Hello, hi, welcome back to another cooking video. We are back again with Binging with Babish cookbook, and today I'm doing something that I could not make sober, definitely not, and it's definitely not going to help after having a couple of these. So, with that being said, today we are making a courtesan au chocolat. Au chocolat. Not French, will never be French. There's not a picture in the cookbook for this one, so we're going off of, he has a video that he made on this, so I'll post a picture right here somewhere, and you can see what it looks like, well, what it's supposed to look like, and we'll see if that's the end result that we're gonna get today, okay? The first thing that I need to do is make the chocolate creme patisserie. I don't know how to say that. I've heard people say it both ways. I feel like patisserie just sounds real American. My God. My Siri just started talking to me. I didn't ask you anything. That scared the absolute shit out of me. Anyways, that's what I'm going to be saying. I'm going to be saying patisserie. Now it has no meaning. I've been saying it too many times at this point. Patisserie, patisserie, no, okay. Anyways, oh, that's what she thought I was saying. Patisserie. The creme patisserie is supposed to sit for 2 hours. So that's what we're making. I need to separate 3 egg yolks. I have this because I'm not going to throw away the egg whites. I'm just going to save these, and Colby can make an egg white omelet tomorrow morning. Also, I'm very aware that the patisserie is going to be the part that I really fuck up. So probably definitely the part that I should be sober on. This is going to be my egg yolk bowl. All right, new plan. This is my egg yolk bowl. I'm just going to put this in here. That didn't happen. Shh. I did that the whole time. Anyways, like I was saying, I feel like this is the part that I should probably be sober on. And I'm, oof, yikes. And I'm not. So, oh. Well, there she goes. We broke a yolk. Was bound to happen. This is why you have 2 things that you measure it out on. And no. Okay, we need another egg. I'm so glad I bought a whole nother dozen eggs. There we go. There we go. That's what I did the whole time. I did not crack more than 3 eggs. Oh, good, and I've already been recording for 7 minutes. Oh. I just put my hand in fucking egg juice. Sugar, flour, cornstarch, egg yolk. Okay. 1/4 cup of sugar. 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour. 1 1/2 teaspoons of cornstarch. What else did it say? Did it say salt? Or am I making things up? Egg yolks. Egg yolks, not salt. Got it. All right, and I don't know what is happening all around me. There are lots of sounds. If you can hear things, so sorry. Not above, beside me and below me, people are banging. I think people are maybe moving in or they're doing something to the apartment. I have no fucking clue. Anyways, I'm baking. Oh, yep. See, yep, this is, yeah, probably should have thought about that. I'm whisking in a not fully circular bowl, so obviously can't really get into, okay, well, I got it, it's in there. Okay, that's whisked. It doesn't say how whisked together, so I'm gonna go with that. I am now supposed to heat this pot up, with my 2 cups of milk until it is boiling, until it's steaming. Then I add the chocolate and whisk it until it's incorporated, and I have to make sure that it doesn't boil. I feel like this is going to be the part where I really fuck it up. That is going to steam for an X amount of time. Now, while whisking until completely combined, do not let boil, is what it says. So I'm gonna really try to not let boil. And then I have to mix it into the egg mixture, which is also where I'm really gonna fuck up. Can we talk about something I don't understand real quick? Decorative towels. Like towels people tell you can't use. These, I guess, would be classified as decorative towels, but bitch, we use these all the time. I use these literally every day to clean everything. I do not understand who has the money to buy towels that you can't use. That seems like you have money that you could be doing other things with that. You know what I mean? Just me. Do people like decorative towels, or is that just like an older person thing? Or is that just like not a thing people do anymore? Okay, we got some steam action going on. It just says add in the chocolate. It doesn't say slowly, so I'm assuming you just add these bitches. Measured this out on my food scale. Look, I got very precise with it. I even cut up this tiny ass little piece of chocolate. Should I do these in smaller things? Will it melt faster? I don't know. I feel like I'm already fucking up somehow. People say chocolate's the hardest thing, and I'm stressed. I need to turn this down a little bit. I really don't want to scorch this or burn this chocolate, because chocolate is so finicky. That's incorporated, but it's not very thick. Is it supposed to be thick? I don't know. I mean, I don't see any chunks of chocolate in here, so hopefully you can see me okay, and I'm not too terribly out of focus. All right, so pour half of the chocolate mixture. Oh, I feel like this is still way too hot to pour into my egg mixture. I want to scramble my eggs. I'm going to pour a little bit. Like, I'm not going to pour half of it. I'm so sorry. I don't trust myself that much. Okay, I don't see scrambled eggs. So that's good. I'm gonna pour a little bit more. I feel like this is really liquidy. Return the mixture to the saucepan. Over low heat, stirring continuously until thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. I'm proud of myself. I see no egg lumps. So, thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Is that thick enough to coat the back of a spoon? I think so. Did I just strip that on myself? No. Okay. I'm going to pour this. Actually, since I'm right here, I'm just going to do it right here. And I'm going to pour this into here. Oh, maybe I feel like this is maybe still too liquidy. I guess we'll find out. Is it thick enough to coat the back of a spoon? And it's definitely thick enough to coat the back of a spoon. Trust the process. I don't, but I will try. Every time I've seen other people make this, I feel like it's a lot thicker. And then you want to make sure that it touches the top of this. You need to just get a big industrial thing of plastic wrap, because this shit sucks. Just kill it with fire. I mean, you know what? It's touching the top, which is what the instructions say to do. I tried to do it like the people do, but yeah, that was not working for me. So refrigerate until completely cool, at least 2 hours. Okay, it's going in the fridge, and I'll see you in 2 hours.
2 hours later.
I'm back a significant time later, and slightly less inebriated. I am going to start the pat a choux now. I have like 45-ish minutes, I think. until it says that's ready, but I have a feeling that it's gonna take longer because I think mine was a little too loose, so I don't know, we'll see. Hey, so update, my crimp hat is still very, very loose, and I'm doing what you probably definitely shouldn't, and I'm putting it back on the oven. Am I gonna fuck it up more? Can I fuck it up more? I guess we'll see. Let's see. Anyways, right now I need to combine 1 cup of flour, again in a bowl that you can't see anything because all of my glass bowls are taken. A pinch of salt and a pinch of granulated sugar. Whisk and set aside. Okay. Oh, also this is 4 eggs beaten. Yeah, didn't film that. Sorry. Okay, in a medium saucepan, so I've washed this out, and also here are my 2 prepared baking sheets. I need to put 1 cup of water and the stick of butter over medium heat. My my oven is preheated to 400 degrees now. It says to stir with a wooden spoon once you add the dry ingredients, but I have a wooden spatula, not a spoon. So I hope that works the same. We'll see. Notoriously, this shit's hard to make. So, and I'm definitely not a professional baker or probably that good of a baker at all. Okay, so I'm supposed to stir this until the butter melts and then add the dry ingredients into the pot. And then I'm supposed to stir it with a wooden spatula, until the dough starts coming away from the side. Okay, the butter is melted. Okay, I'm gonna add the dry ingredients. And then I'm gonna stir until it forms a dough that pulls away from the sides like it says. So now that it is like this, I need to add a little egg. I'm only adding a little at a time. Add the eggs and stir until well incorporated. Okay. Okay. That looks like something. I've got brand new piping things. Wait, do I have to use these tips? Is this dumb? So I just cut that. Oh, I don't know if that's gonna be, you know what, we'll see. Okay, this cannot turn out good, right? One of my pans looks crusty, busted, and nasty. And one underneath is kind of, but at least my baking sheet is nice and pretty. Okay, so I'm supposed to pipe 12 rounds of dough onto the prepared baking sheets in 3 sizes. 1/2 inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inch. First of all, let's see if I can, there we go. Okay, all right. All right, here we go. Oh, I feel like I'm doing these all too big, and I feel like it's definitely wrong. Oh, I feel like I may be putting them way too close together too. You know what? If they just bake, I'm gonna be surprised. Can I like use water? I've seen people like use water to tap down the tops of these. Oh, I could be totally wrong. At least nobody else has to eat these except for me, right? So. Well, and Colby. Not like trying to flatten them. I'm just trying to put the little boopies down. The little nipples. I can bake these for 15 to 20 minutes or until the choux pastry is risen and golden. Okay, so see you then. We are going to do the icing while these have just like a couple more minutes left. So I'm going to do 1 cup of confectioner's sugar, and then I'm going to slowly whisk in this 1/4 cup of milk. Okay. And then whisk until a thin glaze forms. Whisk, whisk, whisk. That looks about right. So then 3 different ramekins. I need to split this. Okay, tint the icing pink, green, and purple. I don't have pink, but I'm just gonna use like a tiny bit of red. And this is gel food coloring, so well, it may just be red. Hey, surprisingly, they rose. I put even less in that. That was still probably a lot. No, that one was actually okay. I'm gonna mix a little red and a little blue. If I adequately made a purple. Well, it's a dark purple, but you know what? It's purple. I'm gonna call that a success. Now, okay, it tells me when I take my pâte à choux out of the oven, remove from the oven, and using a small knife, cut a hole in the bottom of each. It's just probably the smallest knife I got. I mean, they're not like burnt or anything, and I'm surprised they did actually puff up. So I'm just gonna do a little hole like that. Yeah, and then it says do that and then let them cool completely. These were on the bottom. These did better than the ones that were on the top. Don't know what it is about that, but all of those are done. And then I'll show you the failures. What is this one? How did these turn out so well? What happened? Some of these look okay. Most of these look sad and depressed. Okay, we're back with a vodka, vanilla, whiskey, and Coke. Now I'm going to make the structural frosting. I've got 1 cup of confectioner sugar already in there. There's 2 cups, tablespoon of milk, and melted butter, 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to beat it with a hand mixer on medium until a thick frosting forms. That is pretty thick. And then I'm going to beat in just enough blue food coloring to tint it white blue. So that should be good, just a tiny little drop. So it is very pale blue. I don't even think it's picking up on camera how pale blue it is. And okay, now I've got to pipe the pastry cream and get my creme pat out of the fridge. Now did it actually set? I've got this filled with the creme pat already, and I know that maybe I should not have put it back on the heat, but I did, and it turned out good. I'm gonna cut off, I guess I should probably cut off this end, huh? Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Okay. I don't think this is working. Truly do not think this is working at all. I don't think anything is getting inside of these. Okay, yes, it is going to work better for me. Yes, okay. Now I can actually fill these. Wow, I do not know how people do this so gracefully. So I did a test one, and these glazes are not very transparent. Wait, they are transparent. Wait, they're opaque. Yes. These glazes are very opaque. No. No, they're not opaque. You can't barely see them. They're translucent. They're, whatever the word is, you can't see them that well, okay? So, the big ones are supposed to go into the purple and transfer them on the plate until they harden. I'm going to go ahead and say I do not think that these are going to harden. All right, the big ones are going in the purple. See, this is what they look like. It don't look like purple, but anyways, you know what? Whatever. I'm following the rules, even though you can't see it. I don't know what I did wrong, but here we are. Okay. And then the medium ones I'm supposed to dip in the green. I'm going to assume this is a medium one. And you definitely can't see the green, so I love that for me. And then the small ones are supposed to go in the pink, which, what is this hand doing? She's just over here. Waving. Oh, look, you can kind of, okay. You can kind of see the pink. I'll give them a little bit. Not long though, because I'm ready to eat these. I've been doing this since like 2 p.m. today. It's like 8 p.m. I'm ready to taste these and like do something else with my life today. So, as you can see, these look a little different. Colby redid the icing a little bit, but they're still kind of like pale, so I don't know. I melted the white chocolate and until it was pipeable, but you know what? I'm not piping this. Instead, I'm going to use a fork and I'm just going to like drizzle it over each one, and then a dollop of this structural, like harder frosting. It says to do like a design, some sort of design over these with the white chocolate. This is what I'm doing. Piping has not gone well for me today, so we're not gonna pipe, you know? So there's that. That's what we're working with now. Little dollop of structural frosting. Oh no, this may still be too hot, or it's just because it's angled. Okay. Then a green, you know, I feel like that's the same exact size as that one. I'm not going to use that one. Whoops. I'm going to use that one and that one. Oh no. And then that. Then you. And you. Okay, which one's going to fall first? You know what? I'm just happy that it turned out to anything. They definitely do not look like his. Show that picture again. Show his picture. This is mine. But you know what? I'm sure it still tastes great. And we are going to enjoy these now. And well, I guess I'll just taste one. I'm just going to take the top one. Well, I think I overfilled them a little bit. I'm going to assume that I have chocolate somewhere on my face now. They're good, though. They're a plus. They're probably not meant to be this messy, but you know what? They are with me. I hope that you got something out of this video. If not, just to watch somebody fail at baking something. But I guess it's really not a failure because they're still good. They still taste good. So they may not look good, but who cares about how they look? It's all about taste. So I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leave me a comment. What would you like to see me bake or cook or anything? I'm open to suggestions. I want to cook, I don't know, anything. I'm open to anything. I'm not really, because I'm a really picky eater, but like hypothetically, I'm very open to everything. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Have a good day or night or whatever time it is. Okay, bye.